I was gonna get in line. Everybody else wants to be commissioner.
Okay, it is Thursday, September 17th, 2020. We'll call the meeting to order. Please stand and pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning up, morning.
Okay, we're gonna forego all of that stuff. We did that Tuesday. New business. Why don't we try to do our EMS and get you out of here, David? EMS sole source ad approval,
Okay.
simulate and
I'm sorry, I
Canard.
should have went over there.
No, it's fine. We'll spread out here. We just need approval to run, two source ads. One's for the eye simulate, which is, it teaches the mannequins.
It's like a monitor, and it will generate waveforms and EKGs, so it interacts with the mannequins, and so it'll look just like the Zoll monitors, basically. It'll have a screen just like the Zoll monitors. It'll generate a waveform. It will give us the ability to train in as like a simulation as possible.
Okay,
And it is by the sole, basically, there's no distributors. So that's why we're asking for the sole source.
It's good.
Yep.
yep.
I move that we approve the sole source advertising.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, EMS salary grid.
Oh, we had
got
two
one-
of them.
We got one more.
Oh,
The other one's for the mannequins. It was through the CARES money.
Right.
We had looked at making sure that these were sole source because there are so many different options out there. But it looks like that these are ones that you can't get anywhere else.
These are unique. We do have a sole source letter. They do not go through distributors. These are unique. And we would ask that we could, they are on a co-op, but unfortunately not one that we can participate in. So we would ask for the ability to advertise a sole source on these as well.
yep, yep.
Move that we approve the sole source for
I think you did them all. I think you just.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Yeah, I'll give you a copy.
Okay, now do we EMS salary grid?
Sure.
Okay.
Can we get uniform pay forms at some point?
Well, we try to make them use the same pay forms.
We'll send them back to them if they're not the same. Let's put a form number on the bottom, a form 1022 XXA PS or something, because
Each department has a little different
You're just
stuff
making
going
you
on.
sign on the wrong spot.
I know.
Your name's underneath of it.
I guess I've been bitching about this for 12 years now, so maybe it'll get taken care of at some point.
Yeah, I think Jeff on Thursday is it different than Jeff on Tuesday. I don't.
I don't think so. I think you get the same Jeff every day of the week.
You never know which one you're gonna get either day.
Okay.
All right, where were we? Sorry. Thanks.
I know there was some, you want me to talk or you want to talk? I know there was some confusion the other day, and as far as how we were calculating to get to the salary on how many hours we were actually using based on the average, and I think everybody's in agreement now. Both Matt, myself, Debbie, we all agreed that we made some minor changes, and we would present this and ask that this be approved. There's no changes in money, it was just changes in the way some things were calculated.
I'm good. As long as
Everybody's
you all
good?
are happy. I'm
Matt and I are both good on it, yeah.
Okay. Good, Jeff?
Yep.
I move that we approve the EMS pay grid as presented.
Second.
Yes, that's what-
And this will go in the minutes.
She's got a copy.
Okay. All in favor? Oh. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Here's all the pay forms that are.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks. Okay.
is that all you got for me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, run.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, David.
Oh, I appreciate it, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna take this with me, Debbie. Thank you.
Okay.
John thinks we're like amendment to the plan or just?
Well, this is, in my opinion, that's a new pay grid, and so,
Okay. CARES Act funding.
Okay, Julie and Leanne told me that last night that they did not have any additional ones to be approved at this point, but they do have the subsidiary agreements for the ones that you prior approved.
so that's why we didn't get anything yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, she didn't send this till late last night, so
Okay,
she doesn't have anything to approve for today,
okay.
so.
And then will we be getting, the next ones on Monday? If-
I told her, I said, they really want this the day before,
Okay,
so.
so if they don't get here the day before, they get pushed till Thursday?
Do that if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I'd like to see them beforehand, so.
Yeah, we need to see them beforehand, so if we get them timely, then, and we got time to go over them and stuff, then I wanna get them as fast as we can,
Yeah.
but,
All you're getting is that spreadsheet that shows the number and the amount and kind of what it's for. Are you guys saying now that you want to see the applications too, or with the names of the people, or just that spreadsheet that she's gonna supply to you?
well, if we get the spreadsheet first, there's might be some that we'd have question on, that we might wanna see the application.
That's up to you.
I don't know if we need to see them all, but,
If you see the application, then you're gonna see who
yeah.
Right.
the recipient is.
I don't want to see the recipient's name at all. That's what I'm trying to avoid, is seeing that at all, so this is blind. I guess certain things that they're asking for, it's gonna probably be obvious who it is. I don't know.
Well, but on some of them, they were allowing some asked for so much, and we were giving them
Well, some things qualify and some things
less,
don't.
yeah, and so on some of those, I don't know.
These are, you're gonna see the names now, because I'm asking you to sign the subrecipient agreements.
Okay,
So these are ones you've already approved. So.
But that's fine after we already approved it.
Yeah.
yeah,
You guys, so we'll get that spreadsheet to you the day before, and if they can't get it to us by, 3 o'clock the day before, then they're not gonna go the next day. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's too early and for me to make a call one way or the other, just because I haven't seen them score anybody yet. It's just been yes, they qualify, or no, they don't qualify. I mean, we haven't seen scoring and different things, and, or at least a broader explanation of what they're asking for and what they're asking for reimbursement and how did that score, especially when we start getting into small businesses and different things too, so.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't given a detail on, sometimes if they give a detail, you're gonna figure out who it is, But, not so much who it is, but what type of business it is,
Right.
so.
Well, if somebody's asking for something for tuxedos, you're gonna know who it is. So, I mean, it's those instances that we really don't wanna know. We're trying to keep it blind and fair.
yes, but I
But if we
will
do have
not be
spe-
applying for
But
any.
if we have specific questions about them, you may end up finding out who it is, but
Right.
you may just have to make the decision.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's probably not gonna be any real gray areas for it either, qualify or they don't, I would think. But maybe we'll just find out as we go. Even if they don't have it till 5 o'clock, bring it to us Tuesday, and if we have questions, we punt it to Thursday.
yeah, I think we gotta be flexible, and if there's some that,
No breaking the rules.
Thursdays, oh my God.
Okay, what you got?
Thursday's their main day.
Okay, okay.
Subrecipient agreements for,
I highlighted them, so I'll just let you take them home. I highlighted the total amount and the name of them, so there's one that you'll have to.
so there's St. Thomas the Apostle. Goodness.
So I would do them each separate if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You wanna do that one there? You and Jeff there?
Yeah. Let's see.
We just gotta approve the signing of the sub-recipient agreement. with
Yeah.
So-and-so?
Yes.
Okay, who is it? Calvary, I'm guessing.
Trinity.
This is Trinity,
Okay.
yeah,
Go ahead.
for that month. I just want you to,
Do we need to put the amount to, or just say this, who it is?
I mean, it's all public record, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, make a motion, we sign the sub-recipient agreement with Trinity Lutheran School. We don't need a number or anything.
Yep.
I will second it.
Okay,
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay.
All right, I move that we sign the sub-recipient agreement with St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic School.
second?
All in favor?
I move that we sign the sub-recipient agreement with the Immaculate Conception Catholic School.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye. I move that we sign the sub-recipient agreement with St. Francis Xavier Catholic School.
Second?
All in favor?
I move that we sign the sub-recipient agreement with Lighthouse Preparatory Academy.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye. I move that we sign the sub-recipient agreement with the City of Jefferson.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye. That's all of them.
And where we go from here, we send that to the sub-recipients. They have 10 days to sign it. If they
Okay.
don't sign it, then we're going to close that case and put the money back in, and they can reapply. Then also, if it's places that we're purchasing the items for them, we will do the purchasing after the sub-recipient agreement is signed, and/or try to get them on state contract of some sort. But we do, and I just want to be clear that you guys did approve, or maybe we should just do this again, because I'm not sure if it ended up in the minutes. The purchases that we're doing for the CARES Act, because of the shortness of time that we want to get these things to these people, and for the vendors they've already contacted and wanted to use, that we apply the $50,000. If anything's over that, we'll go out to bid. If it's not, it's going to be an emergency purchase. We'll do our due diligence to get the best price, and we'll try to lead schools in the right direction. If we found another vendor we can buy this stuff from. But I just want to put that on record, that you guys are okay with calling it an emergency purchase.
Yeah, and I'd really like to see them try to get as much as they can local, because this Amazon stuff doesn't sit well with me.
Because there's a lot of them that got bids from one place, like Brady's. Again, that would put the county over their limit.
Right,
So I just want to make sure that we can do this with an emergency purchase.
right, I'm good. So just a question in regards to these sub-recipient agreements, so, I mean, I know we approved some of this stuff at least over a week ago, and we're just now getting the sub-recipient agreement, and, I mean, these schools needed this stuff a month ago, and so, is that a standard form? I mean, is there?
That's the one we've been back and forth getting the legal opinion, and
Okay,
Jill reviewed it, and things have changed from when they put out the requirements from the state. So the recipient agreement, as you can see, has grown
Yeah.
in pages, so they feel like we're ready now, and that's why there was a hold on some of them. And that's why these will catch up everybody that we've approved as of last week. I mean, they still have to sign it now.
Right.
And then we go to purchase. We did get, I think, 2 of them done before they changed the
Right.
regulations on that sub-recipient agreement. So hopefully, what I told Julie and Leanne, we'd like to have that the same day you approve,
right,
so there's no holdup. So then we'll get you approved, we'll get the sub-recipient, we'll get it out, and we'll go from there. And if you don't approve, then we just throw that sub-recipient agreement. So I mean, it's all a learning process for all of us.
Right.
unfortunately.
Things keep changing, it's kind of like,
Yes.
Send that
we,
to Chris.
we got,
well, but we get 2 months in, and the schools are gonna say, well, heck, we've been going 2 months without any of this stuff, so why do we need it now?
well, the government, we got that.
Well, the government needs to quit
We
changing.
got that from Hawley's office where, you know, it's kind of like the PPP loans. They changed that. You know, originally it was 75% salary, 25% other, then they went to 60% salary, 40%, then they extended the deadline, and it's kind of a living document, it just keeps changing. And, you know, I can see this changing too, depending on what our numbers, you know, how COVID keeps, so
Yeah.
what we're doing now, it could be completely different next month.
So we'll try to get it moving as fast as we can. And so, you know, when you're reimbursing, it's easier. Schools go ahead and buy that stuff, and then we do it, but not for the private schools.
Well, I would say that our subrecipient agreement does not change unless we approve changes.
Right, and you did approve that one, so.
Right, but I mean, going forward, I don't care what the government puts out. I want the subrecipient agreement to stay the same until we say it changes.
Well, yeah, it'll come back here before we change it.
Just because these delays, I mean, don't do anybody any good. So, I mean, some of those are already purchased and are getting reimbursement, but a lot of them are waiting on us to purchase them for them. I mean, you could change a document every day and it's just delay, 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 which is government at its finest.
Bureaucracy.
Just trying to.
No, it's
cover
not
our-
bureaucracy. It's a bunch of,
Well, it is, but.
no.
Comes to
Starts with
cover-
the same letter.
Yeah, yeah. You find it in a cow corral.
Not my field, not my cows, not my.
Okay,
Yeah.
And that's BKD's job to
okay,
cover you guys, so.
okay.
We're a little more spirited on Thursdays.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I had to change our meetings to Thursdays.
Do you have anything else, Debbie?
So, the only other thing, I guess I know you guys have talked about the parking space over there where across from the library. We're getting all kinds of complaints from them about county people parking in their spots. And I had the assessor's office come over yesterday, and I guess they've been taking like 3 spots over there. And the library's been putting nasty notes on their cars, which I told them the library has so many spots over there.
Yeah.
So, are you okay with us buying more tags, I guess, from the city for our workers to park in? That's what it's come down to. Buying-
So, last email that I got, we're supposed to have, I guess our kind of unwritten agreement was they could have they've got the marked spotter and around the outside. And then there's like 20 parking places on the inside. And we're gonna split those in half. We get 10, they get 10, but those are not marked. So are those the ones they're talking about?
I think that right now, people are just parking, you know, county people are just parking wherever. So, yeah, maybe if we do tags, I think we've got the assessor, I think we've got the public defender, I don't know.
Tags for
And-
that lot,
Yeah,
so
well,
make a sign
Or what?
for permit parking only?
well, what were you talking about on
No, that's
tags?
fine. I
Yeah.
was talking about buying a lot somewhere else.
Oh.
From the city.
They're still gonna park over there because
Oh, I know that.
because it's right across the street from it.
And I guess it gets
So-
bad when the library has activities over there and then everyone.
I'll just grab a picture of it real quick too, so we spot.
I mean, they're paying us a goodly amount of rent, so I wanna, yeah, they had rented that lot from, the Weldons when they had it. And so we just continued, you know,
Well, we
allow.
have somebody police it if we're gonna be doing that, and that's, who do we have to do that? Call Sheriff John and have him go there and start ticketing vehicles or what?
We could pick out a section that's gonna be count for county and just stencil it on and, you know, put these are county spaces, you know. And when those are,
But it's the
Who is it?
library spaces that are the problem. And
Who's
so
parking over there?
who's gonna police it?
Well, the ones in the middle, we don't have marked that say who they're for, nobody knows, so they just pull in there and park, which, it's not their fault. Doesn't say who it's for, it just says library.
We also have people that park there that have parking tags somewhere else, but they know that's closer.
So
Yeah.
who's that?
I'm not saying.
Okay, what office are they with?
Well, most of them are not here right now.
So they're state workers. It's from the court?
I've heard, that's what I've heard is it's the courts, so,
Okay,
Yeah, we
well,
have
we
some
need to know who to talk to.
Well, I mean, I don't know, I don't police it, I just hear things, so I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus.
Well, we've had emails going back and forth, and
yeah.
I don't know what the solution is, besides we put a gate on there and give a card to people, and you have to card in and out. And I'm not doing that, so. If we're gonna mark them, we can, I guess we can get a hold of somebody to put some kind of, Public Works could do something on there and make a stencil and, but what do you do if somebody's in there and get them towed, or? I don't know why parking and janitorial supplies have to be the biggest pain in the butt around here. It wouldn't seem to be that hard to figure out.
Parking is a premium, I don't know about janitorial.
To me, it's not worth the rent. I'd make it a county lot, I'd assign it to county employees, and I'd just do away with collecting rent on it. Just my 2 cents.
We've had some other spots that may be on that map, Jeff, that, some of them are taking up 2 spots because they have bigger vehicles, and they are smaller spaces.
Yeah.
Especially in the pit and stuff like that. It's not an easy thing to get in and out of if you got a Suburban or an SUV. I understand. that.
So somebody that's supposed to park in the pit is parking up here because they got a bigger vehicle?
No, they're parking in the pit. They maybe take up 2 spots.
Okay,
Mm.
well, that's a whole different issue there. So,
And maybe on the side of this,
all I've got, this is just at the Adams Street building. I wasn't even looking at the pit, that wasn't even
yeah,
part of the discussion, but if
I think it's
that,
around the car building is what I was talking about. But that's what's pushed some of them across the street.
How many spaces?
I don't know.
there's about 18 in the middle,
Yeah,
18 or 20, I don't remember for sure if it goes all the way around there.
2,
And
3,
there's
4, 5,
18, I think, on the
6,
outside
7,
too.
8, 9. Yeah, if we just made these over here county parking,
Well, they've already got signs for the library there, so we just
Oh.
need to leave them alone.
and the library, their employees park here. This, I think, is supposed to be for public and everything like that, so I would imagine maybe this is what,
Well, the email said that they were fine with us having an inside line of parking
Okay.
closer to the
so,
building.
closer to the building?
This one,
because
I was talking about, these are already marked, so
Well, then maybe we just need to stencil those for, county parking.
We have to pay for the city for other people's parking. If you wanted to get rid of this, that library over there, that would eliminate some bills from, that we're paying currently. And they're further away.
Are we paying like 13,000 a year?
We're paying $45 a spot a month. Right now, the one bill is like 800 and some every month, and then we have 3 other tags somewhere else, it's 150. So we're paying $1,000 at least a month.
Okay. So it would be kind of a wash if we just made this county and so then we'll be back to the same thing where people are so used to parking in there for library, you're gonna have library patrons and stuff parking there, so then I guess you can number,
Well, but then you can tell them, hey, someone's in my spot.
yeah.
You have assigned spots.
And they do it behind the building here, so, yeah. They tolerate or just have those stickers that you can put on the windows, they won't do it again. I have a hard time getting those stickers off.
put,
That's what Callahan used to do.
let's put Debbie in charge, man, she's.
He put one of those in one time, that's why I remember. I'm like, listen, I work here. But even like the 2 deep, you know, over there, they're not parking 2 deep anymore. They're going across the street.
Oh, are they?
Or
So
they're out
is-
here 5 days a week.
Well, they still need to be parking here, because if we would make that a county lot, you're gonna be moving employees that park farther, that's not gonna be parking for the Carnegie Building.
So, all them outside ones are already marked for the library. I went over there the other day and looked at it. And I drove through before a meeting over at the chamber too, just to see how packed it was, and it was completely full. And I don't know whose cars they are, if they're county, state, or patrons of the library, or even employees of the library. If we just let them have the outside spots that are already marked, clearly marked, reduce their rent on it. That way they've still got some parking for their employees for now. They're marked. And then the middle ones, we can figure out what we wanna do with them, if we wanna mark them county, and then we start policing it and actually give them tags to park in there.
I don't think you're gonna have problems with the assigned spots that are for county employees. It's the unassigned spots that are for the library. And so, you know, who's gonna be over there watching who's parking in their spots?
Well, that can fall on them. If somebody's in their spot, they can call and have it towed in. No? Because that's where the emails were going back and forth when we were kicking them back and forth. So that's, first I wanted to know what we're supposed to have or what they're supposed to have, what's the agreement? Because we're getting, what, $1,100 a month from them, so, 18 spots at $45, which they'd have to pay at the city, whatever, it's $810 a month. So we need to either reduce their rent and reduce the spots, or you can pull it completely and just make it all county and get rid of our spots that we're having to use. But if it's not even the county employees that are parking over there, that is,
Well, and a lot
So
of-
obviously, we're getting rent and we're paying rent on spots. We're also dealing with a whole lot of stuff that we should be spending other time on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just where I'm at. I mean, it isn't worth the hassle. So make it a all county lot and sign all the spots, and then if someone's in their spot, they can call and have someone towed.
we could still do that the same way, as have all county spot, or make it all county lot. And then if the library's got people and they still wanna pay, then they've got the county tag or whatever. How many other city ones are we paying for? Down way away, I mean, just a guesstimate.
So you're just saying
10 or
library
30?
employees.
Oh, 13, somewhere in there.
You're just saying library employees,
Yeah.
or they have an assigned tag.
Well, you could do, and I think that's these right here, they park up against the building.
I have a problem with
So-
library employees that are coming in every day. I mean, that's one thing, but,
Yeah.
I mean, the people that are coming in to use the library, you're never gonna be able to, I mean, somebody drives a different car every day, how you gonna know if it's a library patron or a county employee or somebody that's just going downtown? I mean, it's like a free parking.
I say we mark the lot as a county lot, and then we get with them and find out how many employee spots they have, and the rest of them we assign. We've got 13 city ones, we can eliminate those with just that middle area.
Yeah, it looks like 20 spaces in the middle, so,
Yeah, there's 17 or 19, I don't remember what it was. There's one that's real tight there coming into the drive.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think that's a space there, so that looks like 10. 10
The-
person,
the one underneath.
Oh, that one might,
175.
that one's not, probably not parked legally.
So I don't know if this,
Yeah.
these are,
That's what happened.
I gotta go look at this and
Yeah.
see, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
these are spots right there or not.
Yeah, I think
This
this
one
one
here-
might be illegal. I don't-
No, I think that one's okay, there's,
Okay.
when you come up in here, there's a curve here, so
Okay,
I can make it
So-
a parking spot. I mean,
yeah, so it looks like you'd have 10 here.
I can just
Okay,
pop up.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
How's
You guys
your,
wanna talk about
how's
it?
your fire going?
It's still burning.
Oh, see, we got a cold
One thing
count.
real fast. So the state has a portal that we have to do reporting for CARES Act. You can only have one registered user and then someone that certifies it. Thanks.
Thanks for volunteering, Kristen.
I just wanna make sure that you want it to be me before I go in and register myself, or if you want it to be Debbie, or you want it to be someone else.
So why-
It's
why can't
unanimous.
BKD do it?
Huh?
Why can't BKD do it?
They're gonna want us to do it. They will help prepare the report, but they will want us to upload and certify.
I think that's what they said from the beginning. It would
Yeah,
have to be
they can't do
somebody.
anything that makes it look like they're making decisions or anything like
Yeah.
that. They can help us prepare the report.
I think it's
but we can
unanimous that
review it
you're
and
it.
Submit it.
Yeah, right, Jeff?
Yep. All right, we done?
Go play with,
We'll get some more emails going back and forth.
Don't send me emails about parking.
I'm going to reply all on every damn one of them. Just,
Okay.
and when I
Okay.
do it, I'm going, laugh, go, Chris, gonna love this.
I move we
All right, I'll
recess
take
till
you off
4:30.
Good. Second.
Stand in recess till.
Third.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, I don't think you were on those, were you, Chris?
I doubt it.
All right, if you were, I'll take you off.